Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Brittany and welcome. Today I decided to sit down and share with you my tips and tricks for shipping out care packages to your loved one. This is my third deployment and I figure since I already have knowledge, why not share that with you? So if you want to know what goes into making a care package, or if you're looking for tips and or inspiration, then let's get on to the video. First on the list is getting your care package. The boxes are completely free. You can order them online. I'll go ahead and link the post office website down below. They do have a military kit, which I personally do not recommend because you get too large, too medium, too small. And quite frankly, I always use large boxes. The large box in itself, it's already kind of small. So, you know, it doesn't make sense for me. So what I recommend doing is ordering the large boxes. They do come in a pack of 10 or in a pack of 20. All the deployments that I've been a part of, they've been around 7 to 8 months. So with the 10 packet one, that's literally enough for me because I do like to send one per month, and every month is a different thing, but I'll get into that later on. And the cool thing about these is that they are a flat rate. So again, if you do order the military kit, if you send a small one, you're still gonna pay what you will pay for the large one, if that makes sense. Next is getting your box together. Now, what I mean by that, I mean taping. Now, I know that you're probably thinking like, Brittany, this isn't rocket science. Like, you just tape the corners. Yes, but what I like to recommend and what I like to do is I like to tape the box like the most that I can. Tape it around the whole box, and then I also do the corners. I go two horizontal, two vertical. Now you're probably thinking like, why so much tape? Well, because like our boxes literally can travel far and beyond and go on a little vacation before it gets to your husband or to your wife. So my recommendation is making sure that it is very securely taped. That way, if it gets dropped, we can make sure that it is fully secure. Don't be like me, where like in my first box ever, I taped it closed, like horizontal, and I said, okay. It made it to him, but one of the corner kind of got, you know, kind of got vented and ripped a little bit. Thankfully, nothing fell off, but yeah, do not do that. I highly recommend just taping the whole thing. Now the fun part, decorating. Decorating is so much fun. I personally love it. I always have fun with it, and you can decorate it honestly truly from the simplest thing to like the most like intricate. So it's pretty much up to you. I personally like to do everything by hand. I get my inspiration from Pinterest. If you have the time, I would suggest to really like put a lot of thought into it, because you have to remember that this box is a little piece of home. So what I like to do is I like to base a theme off like a memory of a funny moment that we had. And the theme for this box that I specifically made is You Are My Sunshine. And I came across this. It actually goes hand in hand because actually I have a mug. One of my favorite mugs that I have is a mug that he gave me back when we first started dating. It was his first gift to me, and it is You Are My Sunshine. Let me show you. I mean, how cute. I love this mug, and I figured, hey, it kind of goes hand in hand with the theme. Now, if you have a busy lifestyle, you work, you have kids, you're doing the whole 9 yards, totally okay. SD sells like stickers. So basically what it is you get shipped stickers that you put on all 4 flaps. You peel it, slap it on the flap, and bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. I personally have never tried that. I know some spouses have tried it and it's easy for them, which, hey, good for you. Now for supplies, I highly recommend to go to Walmart, go to Dollar General, go to 99-cent store, go to Dollar Tree. Like, you don't have to spend so much money on decorations, because at the end of the day, these boxes do get not dismantled, what's the word I'm looking for? They do get torn down and they do get tossed out. So don't be like me. In my first deployment, like first box ever, I went to Target. I literally spent like $60, $70 on supplies, and looking back at it, wasn't my finest moment, because although my husband does keep parts of the box for memory, the majority of the box get tossed out. So definitely do not spend your money there. I will spend money on the goodies and things that actually go in the box rather the decoration. Prepping the box for goodies. Again, don't go to the USPS and buy bubble wrap or anything like that. Literally, it's a waste of money. What I like to do is I like to actually hold on to like the jugmo that we get, like the newspaper. I like to crunch it up and then put it on the bottom of the box. And personally, to me, I like when he takes out the crunched paper and see the final decoration. But not just that, I also feel more secure when I put things in there, because you know, you never know. I think about how and where the boxes go. Okay, you have to remember, you have to realize that no matter where you're shipping it from, like from your home, that box first goes all the way up to Chicago, Illinois, because I guess that's where the distribution center is at for the Navy, if I'm not mistaken. I actually learned that information last deployment. And then from there, your box goes in the route to wherever your husband or wife is at. So I like to make sure that everything is secure in the box. But what to put in the box, you may say? Well, I got you. You can literally put anything and everything in there, except there's a couple items you cannot add. You cannot ship batteries, anything liquid, no alcohol, no e-cigarettes, nothing of that sort. So just let's try not to break the rules, because although our box do go to custom, I personally don't know if they actually open it or they just put it through like an x-ray. In my mind, I'm just trying to get this box to my husband in one, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Like in a hole, if that makes sense. Just keep that in mind when you're buying things for him or her. Think about things that your husband loves that they cannot get on the ship. Granted, you know, the ship does have a convenience store. Think a little bit outside of the box. My husband, it will be Mexican candy. Sometimes, you know, our husbands, our wives are out there, they're working long hours. Sometimes they didn't eat a lot, or sometimes, you know, they don't have time to go down to the galley and eat. So what I like to do is like to pack the tuna packet. There's 2 versions of that. I guess you can say versions. The first one is a very basic one, which is tuna and crackers. And then the other one, it has tuna, crackers. It comes with a fruit cup, I believe, and a cookie. I love that. That I really can't find at the commissary where I go. So for the most part, I always bring him like the tuna and cracker kit, if you will. Also, I like to add anything like tuna wise. I know they have the like tuna packets, like the small ones that they have different flavors, so I like to add that. I like to add, you know, a little dessert in there. So although you can send homemade goodies like cookies or brownie, definitely recommend to put that in a section seal bag. You know what I mean. I'm not a baker. I don't feel like I have the thumb for that quite yet. So what I like to do is I like to buy like a cake in a cup or brownie in a cup. You can find that at Walmart. You can find that at Target. So I like to add that as well. I mean, because who doesn't like to have brownie and cake for dessert, you know? So just think about things that your husband and your wife loves. Once I'm done adding whatever I want in there, I also go ahead and get more paper, crunch it up, and then put it on top. That way it's like secure. Now what I recommend is actually closing the box, not taping it yet, pick it up and shaking it. And if I hear some rattling in there, I'll get more paper, crunch it up, and kind of just like move areas to put paper in there. Again, I'm just thinking this box goes left and right, up and down, side to side. I actually had a friend of mine say that her box went all the way to London. Goes to show that our boxes goes everywhere and anywhere. So that's why I like to make sure that everything is just like sardines in there, if you will. To close your box, the same way that I like to tape the bottom, I tape the top. Now, in that military kit, as I did mention, you will get like a to and from sticker. Honestly, truly, you do not really need that because you are gonna have to fill out a custom paper, all the information that you would need for it to get to your husband or wife. You're gonna have to fill out that custom papers beforehand. Now, you might look at it and be like, this is kind of complicated, like, how do we do this? Super simple, super easy. Protective paper, sheet, whatever. This is what I need. And your custom paper will go in there. Even if you print it out to have it pick up in the front of your door, I would recommend this because again, you don't know where it's gonna go, like your box, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is the custom paper document, whatever you want to call it. Under information is going to be your information. The address information, that's going to be your spouse's information, and it's going to be super simple, super easy. For the name, his or her first name and last name. The business, you're gonna put the ship that he is at. The address is gonna be his unit number and his box number. City will be AP, I don't know what that is, but it's AP. State will be FPO, which is Fleet Postal Office if I'm not mistaken. And then the zip code will be whatever zip code the ship has. I mean, it literally took me all deployment in my first deployment to figure that one out. Or if you're kind of just confused, start with the zip code and kind of just work your way up. That's what I used to do. And in the bottom, you'll see shipment information. So you're gonna put gift and then you're gonna declare what you have. Now, I'm aware that there's only 4 lines. So what I like to do is I like to group everything. So candy, chips, tuna kit. Trying to remember, like I don't put every single thing, like I just group them because again there's 4 lines. And then for the price guesstimate, everything from here on is guesstimation is a guesstimate. I put nothing over $5 because I am also aware that I don't pay anything over $5, if that makes sense. And then for the weight, again, it's gonna be a guesstimate. I know I want to say guesstimation. That's not even a word. Now for the weight, you do want to, again, guesstimate how much your weight is. I put like half a pound. I mean, I know chips don't weigh half a pound, but you know, I just put half a pound and go from there. At the end of the day, you're gonna pay no matter what for that box because it's a flat rate. You know what I mean? So kind of have that in mind as well. 2 ways you can ship this box. One is actually taking the box physically to the USPS or doing, I believe, called like a snip and clip and ship, something along those lines. I literally like came across that last deployment with the whole pandemic going on. You see, if I don't have to be anywhere, I won't go anywhere. So that is very convenient. The only thing about that is you have to make sure that your box is out before your mail comes. If you miss it, you miss it by a day. You know what I mean? Now let's say you're gonna do the clip and ship. I hope I'm saying that right. Again, I'll link that down below. You basically do online. So everything's the same as we do here, but online, it's pretty quick as well. And then you are gonna print it. You print it and then you put it in here and bada boom, you're good to go. Now let's say you don't have this protector sheet. Hey, that's fine. It's okay. You just tape it on there. Basically that's it. That's everything that goes into making a care package. It's super easy and it's super fun. Do not get too stressed over it. I hope you found this video super helpful. I hope that my tips and tricks definitely helped you out. If you have any other questions, make sure to drop it down below and I'll get back to you. Before you leave, make sure to hit the subscribe button, join the family. I am a lifestyle and beauty channel, so if you're into that, welcome. If you found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to share this video with somebody who might need some tips and tricks. That is all I have for you for today. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!